Primates are a very mixed group of animals, about 200 species in all. Some primates, like the gorilla, are amazingly big and powerful. Others, like this baby marmoset, are incredibly small. Some primates live in trees and tropical rainforest. Other primates become zoo directors and host TV shows. Hi, I'm Jack Hanna. Join me on Zoo Life to learn more about the animals of the world. When I think of Holland, I think of windmills, wooden shoes, and tulips. But since I'm always on the lookout for animals, I found another tradition we're going to explore, the Dutch love for wildlife and nature. We might even go Dutch treat, but the only thing you're going to have to pay is attention while we share together some fascinating animals in Holland. Like the typical tourist, I looked for windmills, canals, and quaint villages. But all I saw were animals, animals, animals. I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to find a zoo.
Oh, sorry meneer, dat mag zo niet.
Huh?
U mag niet eten.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
English.
right. That's right. I know what you mean. When you go to the Appenhul Zoo, near the small Dutch town of Apeldoorn, you've got to check in any kind of food or valuables that cannot be sealed up. And I'm going to tell you why, because there's some pickpocketers here you won't believe. This zoo is incredible, like none other I've ever seen in the world. Come on. Appenhul means primate sanctuary in Dutch, and that's exactly what this beautiful wooded park is. I can give you numbers, like there's 19 species of primates and more than 350 animals in a 250-acre forest. It's also great that the animals live together in groups like they do in the wild. But I gotta say, the most fantastic thing about Appenhul is that no cages, fences, or bars separate most monkeys from park visitors. That's why you can't bring in anything those curious guys might beg, borrow, or steal. If there's any such thing as a monkey's uncle, it's got to be Wim Mager, who's the guy that founded this place some 20 years ago. How did you get started in all this? Did you just like monkeys 20 years ago and decide to build a monkey place?
Something like that, yes. I was as a private man, I thought what a zoo at that time was not the best thing what you could do with monkeys. They still all were caged. And the idea has been that you could do something better for monkeys, both for the monkeys themselves and for the visitors.
Yeah, I don't never see anything where the monkeys just run free. I mean, we're the ones that are in their home.
You could say so, yes.
Yeah.
But we give an oral explanation to each visitor for the rules so that there happen no accidents. And of course, the parents have to watch the very small children. That's a necessity, otherwise accidents would happen. You shouldn't pick them up, you should stay at the path, and you shouldn't
stroke them. Right, don't touch. Now, what's going on up here? There's people everywhere.
Oh, yes, but we are close to the place now where the squirrel monkeys get their feed.
Can I feed them too?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, wow. This is wow. Oh.
That's what they do to all visitors.
Imagine if you were about to leave your comfortable life, where you always had a place to sleep and something to eat, and go to live in the wilderness. Well, that's what's about to happen to these golden lion tamarins. They were born and raised here and are about to be returned to their native Brazilian rainforest. That is, once they've learned the ropes. Two of the golden lion tamarins are already roughing it in a private area of Appenhole. Here, away from visitors, they are learning what it's like to search for food and survive on their own. Keeper Dirk den Besten is head counselor of this survival camp. In the wild, the tamarins will never know where their next meal is coming from. So every day, Dirk hides food in a different spot. Dirk turns the Dutch woods into a tropical forest with the kind of fruit that the monkeys are likely to find in their new home. He also has to teach them that every meal doesn't necessarily come ready to eat.
How do you teach a tamarin to go through a bitter peel to know there's very sweet and valuable food in it? Each 2 days or 3 days that they get one, they make the opening smaller. So one day the tamarin will think to himself, why does this keeper make such small windows in it? I'll have to make it larger.
Dirk has also placed horizontal branches in the treetops so the tamarins can rehearse navigating in a lush rainforest.
At the start, they didn't go any further than 2 meters or so. And then by putting these artificial horizontal branches, they went further and further. But they are not big explorers. It's a kind of safety first. Don't go any further than the place you already know since yesterday. And from there on, you may go just a little bit further.
These tamarins will soon be ready to face life in the rainforest. And one can only hope that the rainforest will still be ready for them. Another South American monkey, the woolly monkey, seems to have completely accepted his Dutch home.
Wim, this is a dream of a lifetime to be able to come in here and just see all these monkeys so close.
Yeah. The woolly monkeys are very friendly, extremely friendly. And this how they make it play.
That's how they like to play.
And snuffling is to calm it down.
Oh, she likes
She
it.
snuffles as well.
What's that mean?
Snuffling is
It's
to communicating and to make peace, you know. They make friends by snuffling. As they can hang on the tail very easily.
Oh, look at that.
Because it's a very strong tail. It's at ease now. This is not a... It can easily climb her own tail if she wants, which she's going to do now, because it's at ease. It's even not necessary to hold it.
Oh, prehensile tail.
It's a very strong prehensile tail. And here you see the leather thing, as we have our hands at the inside.
You know something? This is the one I like back here. He just laid out, Wim. Look at him. Look at this one. He's had enough
he's
today.
taking a sun
He said,
bath.
I've had enough today. Take it easy, man. You want a little sunblock 13? Here you go, Jan. Jan knows the expert at holding these animals. How many of these woolies do you have?
We have on the moment 34 of these woolies.
34.
And there are, in the world there are only about 100 in captivity.
Jan Vermeer went to school to learn how to care for horses and sheep. Obviously, he's had a real career move.
This is the way they are playing. The sounds they are making, those are play sounds. And when they are biting us, we just bite them back because they like it. Look, it is play biting. When we bite them in the tail, they just start smiling and laughing. They like humans very, very much. Some of them like humans more than they like other monkeys. This is what every woolly monkey likes. They are more like friends, not like children, friends. Nicole is 2 years old. He's just playing and playing and playing. And at the end of the day, he is so tired that he just sleeps with the people.
After closing time, the Appenhole monkeys reclaim their forest. In the quiet twilight hour, somehow it all seems very natural. African, Asian, and South American primates living it up right here in the middle of Europe.
What do you hope that the visitors will learn from all this?
When the visitors come in, they always learn some respect, you know, and if you are wondered about such a beautiful animal, probably you also get interest and can only love something that you know.
If the Dutch had a national bird, it might very well be the white stork, made famous in folklore and legend.
These are the storks that were supposed to bring babies. And there was a time when every village in the Netherlands had its own nesting pair. But about 10 years ago, these birds almost disappeared. However, thanks to people like Fritz and Els Koopman, these storks have made a real comeback. Ready to go feed them?
We go feed them, yes,
Okay.
we do.
This is the De Lakere Stork Station, one of 12 in the country set up to save the species. In Dutch, De Lakere means a place to lure storks to, and it certainly lives up to its name.
How many storks a day come here?
Normally 80, 90
Wow.
storks. Yes, we say it is here like Kennedy Airport. They fly in, they fly out the whole day.
The storks fly in from their long African migration to nest in Holland. There's already more than 60 chicks here, and this baby boom is a tribute to the Koopman success. Once the birds hatch, though, their job is only beginning. If the chicks need a little extra attention, Els must be ready to step in.
So these are your babies? How old are they?
7 days and 10 days.
Oh, wow.
But I will feed them now.
Oh, they're so pretty.
And we must feed them every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours?
Yes.
Wow. What's his names?
They have no name. Fritz and Els.
I like that, Fritz and Els. That's good. You are cute. They're so ugly, they're cute. Hello. Hello.
They were very
Skinny.
skinny, and now they are nice. You can see here. Here it comes. No. Come.
Come. Golly day. Look at him eat. So the red tweezers looks like a mother's beak.
Yes. Now I'm the stork mother.
I can't get over how they can eat such.
It's okay.
They can eat all this? They eat all
No,
this?
no. You must offer always more than they can eat.
Oh, I see. What's this stuff here?
It's water
Water.
with little bit
Vitamins.
vitamins. Too much?
Boy.
Thank you.
Is he saying thank you? It's a funny sound they make. Thank you. Thank you.
They go back to the nest.
Back to mother.
Right to the nest.
When they're grown up, the stork's clattering can be a kind of courtship greeting. Maybe it's time for more babies.
Now, what's this thing here?
This is a nest, and that is for our storks which cannot fly.
Can I sit in it?
Yes, you can sit in. Oh, yes.
sit-
Oh,
boy,
yes.
this is up.
You can sit in with your whole family here.
Have you always loved storks, you and your wife? I mean, why did you pick storks?
Before we started with our project, I never saw a stork because they disappeared out of our country. But in 1980, people of our National Society for the Protection of Birds asked if they had one of the members with a piece of land to keep there some storks. And so he said, oh yes, that's nice, some storks around our house.
Yeah, keep some
But-
storks.
Some storks,
Yeah.
yes, but now the storks keep some people.
So, what all do you have to do to help keep the storks?
I am the manager of this station. This is all work for volunteers, you know. And we have to check all the nests here and the surroundings. Oh, die hou er ook maar uit. Is de poot dik genoeg?
Fritz's territory encompasses the farm surrounding the village of De Wijk, where people have volunteered their land to establish breeding nests.
Most people like storks very much because Storks are birds bringing luck, they say, and they are always very proud to have one in the garden or on the roof or anywhere else on their property.
This is one of many nests Fritz and his helpers built to attract storks to the area. The parents will hover nearby while the young birds, or poolies, are given a health checkup and banded.
These poolies are about 6 weeks old, and we ring them because then we can follow the storks when they are on migration, and then later on we can see which nest they will take and what stork they go to marry. Yeah? We have to clean up the beaks. You see this is dirty, then we clean up them when we have them in the hands, because it's possible that there can be an infection if we do not remove the material.
Fritz and his young helpers work as fast as possible, as the parent storks won't return to the nest until the babies are safely home.
Of course, I have my work in the week. I'm a director of a wholesale company in the western part of the country, and so I cannot be home every night. But we are lucky that my wife need not work outside, and therefore she can watch the storks and can do all the work in the week.
The public is invited to visit the storks, and most days Els can be found showing off her charges.
I feel very lucky because we have success, of course, and we have so many storks here, and people is so interested in storks. They treat them as their own baby. Yeah?
Oh, look at that up there. That one,
Yes.
is that one building a nest?
Like a human being, we always are busy with our house, and they do the same.
You got stork nest everywhere. You got stork nest on top of your garage. You got stork nest on top of your house. You got stork nest. You got stork nest everywhere.
Everywhere, yes. We say now that the storks permit us to live here.
That's a good philosophy, you know.
Yes. We have to protect or to bring back this very Dutch or very European white stork in our country. And of course, the stork is a bird, yes, who brings the babies, who brings luck, and therefore you must, if you have luck, you have to keep it.
In the morning, this African savanna is like a Noah's Ark, as the species arrive one by one. It's an astonishing display of peaceful coexistence, especially when you realize you're not in Africa, but in the middle of Holland. For centuries, the Dutch sailed the world, establishing colonies in faraway continents like Africa and Asia. It's no wonder then that zoos with animals from all over the world are so popular here in Holland. And that's especially true right here at Noorderderenpark in the little town of Emmen. Here on the savannah, you can also marvel at the miracle and drama of nature. This baby impala is less than an hour old. The wildebeest might only be curious, but there's nothing more powerful than a mother's protective instinct. If there's one thing that sets the Emmen Zoo apart from other zoos, it's that it's such a user-friendly place. And that goes for both people and animals. What are we going to do with this stuff?
We're going to hide it.
Hide it?
Yeah.
Even before the baboons have come out for the day, Keepa Herma-Komphorst works hard at planning their day's activities. I've never hidden stuff from a monkey before. Baboons.
For example, here, you put it, a little sand over it.
Now, why are we covering this up?
Because we want to keep the animals busy, just as in their natural
habitat.
environment. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like an Easter egg hunt at home. I'm gonna put some underneath here. That way they'll never find it. Do you ever do something to try and trick them?
Yeah, sometimes in a hole in the rock. or under a stone. But they always find it.
Here they come. Looks like two football teams entering the field for the Super Bowl. I've never seen so many baboons. They're still coming. Oh, man, that one found my secret stash. Oh, no, he found my... Oh, well, look at that one's cheeks. Look at this one's cheeks here. He couldn't get any more in his cheeks there. Little pig.
For now, he stores it, but right after he eats it.
In Africa, you see a lot of these baboons together. So this is a natural thing here?
Yeah, it's a large group, but in nature they live with a large group too.
Is there one main male out here, one boss?
Yeah, there is. That's Zwarte Piet. He is the main leader of the group.
And that's his wife with the baby?
Yeah.
So what's he do as the main leader?
Well, he tries to hold the group quiet.
Keep them all under control.
Yeah.
Do you see any resemblance or likeness between the baboons and humans?
Well, the father takes care of its family. It's females and young. But of course, he has more females than humans have.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Hi.
Boy, I hope I don't fall in the water here.
No.
The next animals on Herma's feeding schedule were the ringtail lemurs. Golly, day. How many lemurs are here? Excuse me.
30. Hi.
Oh, man.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Golly, day. There's lemurs everywhere. Even our sound man here, as you can see, I know we're not supposed to show this, but this is amazing. I mean, he's got real lemur sound, doesn't he? Lemurs are from Madagascar, an island off the coast of Africa, and from nowhere else. Strange as it seems, they're primates, but they evolved very differently from apes and monkeys. Although many lemurs are nocturnal tree dwellers, these ringtail lemurs are active during the day and on the ground. Now, some of these have babies on their backs.
Yeah. 2 are from February and 2 are from April.
Oh, there's a baby by himself, right here, this baby. I've never been with so many little lemurs. Their little hands are like our hands.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
These tails are so pretty. What's the tail used for?
They use it to show where they are.
To show where they are?
Yeah, for the rest of the group. So here I am.
Oh, I see.
Hi. Hey.
Leaping lemurs. Oh, feel my back. Leaping lemurs. Oh, here's the baby. Leap over there. Leap over here. Leap, you guys. Leap, 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 leap. There, they're leaping everywhere. Leaping lemurs.
They're very intelligent because they're very curious, so they want to learn things. I like lemurs because they are so used to humans. They come near you and they're so friendly.
They like you. He lives and likes you. The Asian elephant has always been regarded as something other than a regular animal. Celebrated in religion, myth, and legend, the Hindu god of learning, Ganesha, even has an elephant head. Kings rode richly decorated elephants into royal battles and paraded them in festivals. The Asian elephant has worked together with man for more than 4,000 years. One of its most important jobs in a lifelong partnership with its keeper has been in Southeast Asian logging camps. Today, with so many forests destroyed, many of these elephants became unemployed. A family of 7 found a new home here at the Noorderdieren Park. Keeper Simon van Dyke has an incredibly close relationship with them. Now, I understand some of these elephants came from Burma?
Yeah, that's right. We give them Burmese commands. Zie daar, ga eens terug. These elephants, they are very kind to human beings. Human beings are working already for thousands of years with these animals.
What tongue feels funny? Oh, now you're my friend. You're my friend, yeah. That's nice. Why do they like me to tickle their tongue like this?
It's a very sensitive place. There are a couple of elephants, they like it very much. There are a few...
Look at that. Is she trying to chew your head, or what's she trying to do this with?
Well, she wants me to tickle her tongue again.
Oh.
And that one as well.
They're just like people. They're just like...
Yeah. If you take a look at the elephants, they always touch each other. And they always touch me. And I touch them. That's the social behavior of elephants.
So are these like your family?
Sometimes more as my family.
More your family, more than your family.
Yeah.
Simon's family has recently grown with the addition of 2 new baby elephants.
When was that born, that little baby?
About 3 weeks ago. And that's the one we are feeding by bottle. The mother rejected her. She was very aggressive to him. So after 24 hours of trying with the real mother, we took him away and put her with another elephant. And she's taking care of it now as she was the mother.
Stepmother.
She's a stepmother.
Everybody loves the babies.
Everybody wants to see the baby elephants.
In fact, one of the most popular exhibits at the zoo is their own home video of the older baby's birth. Like a patient midwife, Simon waited for hours, but when it happened, it was fast. After the baby was checked out by the vet and keepers, Mother greeted her newborn.
Precies op deze schap. How does the baby know how to swim? Can it swim? Jeez. Is the baby all right?
Yeah.
Golly day. Where'd the baby go?
Well, the first time they went into the pool, they dived in, and then the baby was gone. So everybody was standing, where's our baby elephant? 10 seconds later, the little one was coming above, and there was no problem at all.
Oh, my heart. I've been noticing how they both seem to work together with that baby.
Yeah. If you take a look at them, they always keep the baby elephant between them.
Right.
It's always, here's the mother, there's the baby elephant, and then an aunt. So the little one is always protected by the mother and the aunt. So we don't have to be scared. They are really taking care. She's always touching him. They're always touching each other.
Well, look how he just goes underneath the water. I mean, oh, that is something else. Now here comes the aunt in to protect the other one. There comes the baby. Simon, what do you think that you've learned personally by all this? Have the elephants taught you anything?
They taught me to be patient.
I could learn that.
Oh. You see, she likes to kiss me.
Golly day. Oh. Well, look at them all. They love you, man. Well, thanks. This has been an opportunity of a lifetime to get this close to this many elephants. And I had to come to Holland to do it. Man, alive? Where are the tulips? The tulips.
This is Andre van Gimmert. Every day at the zoo, he feeds and plays with his friends, the South American sea lions. And the visitors get to join right in.
Andre, the last time I saw a sea lion like this, I was on my way to Antarctica. And they said, don't get near them, they'll bite your head off. Do they know you real well?
Ja, ik werk er al jaren mee.
Just developed a relation very slowly and went on and on trying how far can I go, what can I do.
Pasquale, echt Maketi, Bruno, Nina, ja kom eens even mee.
I know what he's saying now. Get your you-know-what over here.
Ja, vooruit. Ja, en ga. Ja, kom maar. Ja, kom eens even hier. Ja, vooruit.
Ja,
Oké.
Hey, Andre, teach me how to say that. What were you saying? What were you saying?
Kom mee. Kom mee.
I make the talk with the sea. Not make here, you know.
Oh, like I'm getting sick. It's working.
Yes.
Go! He's like the Pied Piper of the sea lions.
Ja, kom maar. Ja, goed zo. Ja, pas klaar. Ja, vooruit.
But for me, it's much more interesting that the animals come from quite another environment than I do. They are adapted to the water, and I'm used to living on land. So when I get involved with them so much as I do, I visit another world, a world which is their world.
Boy, neat flowers.
The great thing about zoos is that practically at your doorstep, you can see animals from every corner of the globe. It's truly an international experience. Nowadays, you can even get a feeling for their exotic foreign habitats. And when today's zoos involve the visitors, we all take away a much better appreciation of our Earth's wildlife.
The name Netherlands means low country, and actually much of the land here is below sea level. So all the famous windmills and canals and dikes are really the way the Dutch tamed the ocean and kept their country from being swallowed up by the sea. I think we all know the famous legend of the little Dutch boy who stuck his finger in the dike to keep the dam from breaking until help could arrive. You know, we can all learn a lesson from that little Dutch boy as well as all the Dutch people in helping to save our Earth's wildlife. If each of us do our share to keep that dam from breaking, in other words, just trying to save one animal, then we can all make a difference.
Anheuser-Busch Theme Park's conservation moment. The pledge made real.
Dry run through.
The power to save the animals of the world may rest with humanity, and it all starts with building strong bonds between animal and keeper. At SeaWorld of Ohio, individuals are making tremendous headway in accomplishing that goal.
My job is the daily caretaking of these sea lions, otters, walrus, and harbor seals here at the Sea Lion and Otter Stadium. And what we do, we are in charge of making sure they get their full food breakout for the day. We determine a healthy amount of food for each animal. And what we do is we bring them out and we weigh them in the mornings to make sure that they're at a very healthy weight. We make sure that they have a variety of different training sessions. We do playtimes, we do relationships, we do learning sessions to give them a lot of variety throughout the day. And then we actually do take them out and do shows with them.
Good boy, come on. Atta boy.
I really love these animals, and they are a very big part of my life. The Sea Lion and Otter Stadium is very close, so we bring them out into the grass and just do relationships, lay them down. We don't ask them to do anything. We just spend some time with them, let them know that, yes, we really do care and that we're a very, very positive part of their lives.
Individuals can make an impact on the plight of threatened animals, and caring for the animals must come first, because caring is at the heart of conservation.
Anheuser-Busch Theme Park's conservation moment. The pledge made real.